LeetCode problem 605. Can place flowers. The solution works as follows. Pad the flower bed with space on both sides to eliminate edge cases. Track the number of flower beds yet to be placed. Loop over each space in the bed with space to look at either side. Count if any flowers are already placed. In this case, a flower is placed in position 1. We check if there is room for a new flower. In this case, there is not, so we continue the loop. We increment I to look at the next range of spaces and count the number of placed flowers. Still 1 because the left spot has a flower. We check if space is available. In this case, there is not, so we continue the loop. We increment I to look at the next range of spaces and count the number of placed flowers. In this case, 0. We check if space is available. In this case, there is. So we place a flower into the bed and reduce the number of flowers to be placed. We check if there are no more flowers to be placed. In this case, there are, so we continue the loop. We increment I again to look at the next range of spaces and count the number of flowers. Here there are 2 because of the flower we just placed and the one on the right. There is no space available, so we continue the loop. We increment I again to the final position and find 1 flower, the rightmost one, so we can't place the next flower. This completes the loop, so we check if we have remaining flowers. We do, so we return false as the result. The time complexity for this implementation is linear, since we must look at each element in the input to create the output. And that's how you solve